So we'd be looking to kind of put you at around market industry for this upcoming role. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, around like what exact amount would you guys be looking at?
So we have someone right now that can do it for 28,000. That's not our first choice, but
Yeah.
that is something that we could switch to. The original person was set to be paid around 30,000, but
Okay.
like we do understand that it's
Yeah.
a super late announcement. So we'd be looking at around 37,000.
Yeah.
We think that's good for us, and it's also good for you.
Yeah.
It's a super big risk for us
Yeah.
to take, like someone who might not sell all the seats.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
37,000.
37,000 is also something I think my client feels good about.
Okay.
That was above the amount of compensation she was looking for, so we're happy with 37,000.
Monday. So you missing that first one's going to be a little problematic, just because that's when we go through our policy and procedures, and that's when we do all of the actual hiring paperwork, including like all your benefits and taxes. So you also meet with the payroll people, and then we get you into our payroll system. So I don't know if we're going to be able to actually do that if it's not on a Monday.
Okay.
But yeah, so like, what's going on this Monday? What are you doing?
You know, it's kind of a complicated topic.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to keep that away from the negotiations.
Okay.
I know this might be a little confusing to you, but
Sure.
I'd like to keep that private.
Okay. And then, so you Monday, so you missing. We as a company have been faithful to our employees throughout the entire org. We kept every single employee sort of by partnering with us. That will help keep a good brand image. As far as numbers go, I can absolutely confirm to you that we will get to more than 60% of retail stores. And with doing that, we're actually going to be able to purchase another beverage company, and so we'll be able to expand through Kumar into other countries if we get this done.
Okay. The one you said 60%. You can
That's the
confirm.
bare minimum.
The bare minimum.
We
Is
go-
there any
we
other?
can pay for it. We can't do 60%.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Is there how do I say it? Because our break-even point is 70.
Okay.
So do you have any other information regarding confirming that to be above 70%? I'd say we can live with 70%, but the trend has to be upwards.
Sure.
Obviously, we're looking for a
Yeah.
profit.
So this says that you guys usually reach around 75% of the target
Yes.
market. We actually have someone in our board. Maria's older brother is mentally handicapped. Her father doesn't have any relatives to turn to. So I've kind of been going over there after school to kind of help her out. And she had to drop out of school to take care of her sisters.
That explains it.
So I'm going out to hers after I do my work to just kind of help out. And I know I'm seeing less kids, but that's the reason.
No, that completely makes more sense now that I have that information.
Okay.
So I guess, would that also account for the fact that you have canceled some sessions on the students in the past? Is that also because of it?
I've been spending more time with her and really trying to make sure she's okay.
Yeah, no, that's completely understandable. I mean, as a director, I wouldn't have known that, but I feel like having that information, that's very crucial, and I am happy to know that now. So I guess, is there anything else you wanna bring up per se?
I feel like we need to have more regular scheduling with meetings. I feel like you and I don't have enough
No, that's completely
communication.
understandable.
So
Would you be open to?
yeah.
Okay.
And then one thing that we really are going to sit strong on is that when our president comes to visit, we cannot talk about chewing cat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is there any reason specifically why?
Yeah, so chewing cat is a practice of the Djiboutian people that dates back thousands of years. And we do find it offensive if this is brought into negotiation. So find it extremely offensive if we bring our president into this situation and then just have your president kind of come back the children. How's
You know. So as far as that goes, we were just concerned because we heard all of the different issues that have been associated with chewing cat daily, but also I do know that 80% of Germans do chew it daily, but apparently it's been causing hallucinations, paranoia, and cardiac complications. And our president is very against drugs, but I do realize this is something that's specific to your culture, and I don't know, do you guys necessarily view it as a drug or narcotic there?
For us, we see it as basically just drinking extremely strong coffee.
Okay. We were just worried that our president could look a bit hypocritical because you are having what I guess the U.S. views as an epidemic going on there. We wanted a commitment that the president in Jubilee would have a statement about the fight against the epidemic, but now that I'm hearing that information from you, I'm not sure if that's necessarily relevant.
Agreed.
Okay, I don't know if we necessarily need to address that then.
Yeah, that could just be cited. Hopefully.
Is there anything that you would need for helping those people who are impacted by if that's even an issue in your country? Because we as Americans feel it is, but obviously it's going to be different from your point of view.
I'm gonna say no. I think that chewing cat is just part of our culture and who we are.